Okay guys, welcome back. Now at this section, what we'll be doing is we'll be bagging. Once we have mixed it, we have mixed those three material, you've added your water, the next thing to do is to bag them. And in our previous video, I think I mentioned something called block. Now, because at some point I won't be using the word bag any longer, so that you begin to familiarize yourself with the terms, some simple terminologies that we'll be using. Now, we will be bagging them into block. Now what we need for that is nylon. That's block nylon bag. Now that's those nylon that they used to bag blocks. They used to do block. Yeah. Then we need rubber band. Now you will see the reason for this rubber band now, and there are some things that will not be mentioned at this stage, so that you can really get it when we get to that stage, so that there won't be so much confusion, there won't be so much about what are we really saying about that. But what we will do is we will bag them now. Now, first, you could have just bagged it this way, but what you will notice is if you bag it like this, there will be some breaking at this end. So oftentimes we'll tie the bottom of the nylon, that's the tail end of the nylon, then you turn it over, then you start filling the bags. Now we will be bagging in 1 kg. That's like I said the other time, you need a digital scale so that you can have accuracy. Okay, now pay attention to this place, please. Once you bag like this, make sure you stack it this way. To the well, that's when you look at it, there won't be any form of breaking. When I mean breaking, I want to quickly show. Okay, good. Make sure there is no breaking like this in your blocks. Otherwise, when you spawn it, when you plant your seed, let me use that word for now. When you plant your seed, so if there is a breaking, there is a possibility that when the mushroom is spread, when the mycelium is spreading, it might stop here and just find a way to the other place. Or always make sure that when you are stacking your bag, make sure that there is no breaking point in your bag. Then you can press it down a little bit. Don't apply too much pressure. Just press it down a little bit. Then you scale it. We'll be doing 1 kg. Depending on the size of your nylon or your bag, you can do more than that. Now we have 1 kg and 40 grams here. So you can either leave it like that or you take it out. But at least average of 1 kg. Okay, we'll be leaving it like this. Then you pick another bag. So after stacking your bags, I just did some few ones for example purpose. So once you stack your bag and you make sure that there are no breaking points there, the next thing is you get PVC like this. This is like normal pipe, as in for water. So you put it in. Turn the nylon over. You get a rubber band. You get rubber band. Then you use it to hold it down. Now once you are done with this, you plug it. You can either use tissue, foam, or cotton wool. Now, but the for cost effectiveness, foam might be more effective for us, for you. If you're using cotton wool, it's going to be more expensive. So you can get foam and use them as your plug. Once you cut it to small small sizes like this, you plug it this way. Once you plug it, you take it aside. Take the next button, and you plug it. Now, once you plug it this way, now a quick one. The essence of this plugging is to allow breathing. Now, because like okay, I don't think I've mentioned this. Mushroom breathe the same way human being breathe. They take in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Now, but the reason we need to plug it is that to disallow other either ants, flies, or other things to perch on it. So once you plug it like this, the next stage is sterilizing, and this is where we will be stopping for today for this section. So in our next section, we will be actually talking about sterilizing and spawning. Now, spawning, I mean planting your seed. That same day, I will try as much as possible to show you how to disinfect your incubating room and your fruiting room. But at this stage, the most important part you need to disinfect first is your incubating room, because immediately after sterilizing, your blocks will be going into your incubating room, which is where you will be inoculating and keeping them for incubation. Or sometimes, depends on your capacity, you can design another room for inoculating. Inoculating actually means you planting the seed. Now, you can get another room depending on your capacity. You can get another room for inoculating, or you can use the same room, just like we are doing at the moment. We use the same room we use for incubation to as well plant our seed. So I really want to appreciate you guys for taking your time to this stage. See you guys next time. Bye.